88.9 WERS. This is Cindy House, and I'm very happy to be joined in studio with Livingston Taylor. Hello.
Hi, Cindy. Nice to see you this afternoon.
Nice to see you, too. This is a real pleasure to have you in our Live Mix studios. Would you play us a couple songs?
Yeah, I can play a song. That I can do. Fit and strong, burned up hot, stoked up and ready, aching for one more shot, paired to the bone, chased up a tree. When you hear a shout on the one-way out, look up and there I'll be. Under the dog, dart in the wall, scruffy and a little chewed up, tugging myself up tall, no fine print. They tore up the guarantee. Oh, get up near when the smoke all clears, look up and there I'll be. I'll be there when they're holding up their hearts and kicking up their heels and howling at the moon. I'll be there when they finally figure out love writes the sweetest tunes. Love heals the deepest wounds. Love fills the empty rooms. Thanks for the walk and the cigarettes. If you're going past Duffy's bar and you want to make a bet, win, place, or show, you can set it all on me. Oh, lay your hands on the promised land, look up and there I'll be. When you lay your hands on the promised land, look up and there I'll be.
88.9 WERS. We're live in studio with Livingston Taylor. Where's Duffy's Bar?
Duffy's Bar, I have no conceivable idea. I mean, I sort of have a sense as to where it is, but in that particular song, and if you're going past Duffy's Bar, and it's just an image. It's just a vision.
Sounds like it could be in Southie.
That could be in Southie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you've done it right, you've got the detail, and somebody can fill in whatever they want.
I like that.
Yeah.
We're in studio with Livingston Taylor. It's such a pleasure to have you in our studios.
Thank you, Cindy. Really a pleasure to be here.
Would you play us another one?
I can play another song. That I can do. Another song's a little shuffle. And I love playing in a shuffle. I like it so much that I've written a lot of songs around this idea. Here comes another. I'll just morph into it. It says, I get lost crossing the street, and I can't find my own 2 feet. But I love my baby, and she thinks I'm sweet. I must be doing something right. She's intelligent, patient, hardworking, and shrewd. I'm sarcastic, bombastic, lazy, and rude. But we burn it up when we get in that mood. I must be doing something right. Finally there's a crystal sunrise. Finally the world is fair. All the love that I've kept hidden from the moon is finally ours to share. There are plenty of guys she could pick. GQ jawline, hair so slick. I gotta break it to you fellas, you've all been licked. I must be doing something right. There are plenty of guys she could find. Good-looking, rich, and not out of their minds. But, oh, good news, love's still blind, and I must be doing something. And I must be doing something. And I must be doing something right.
So nice. 88.9 WERS. We are live with Livingston Taylor in our studios.
Ah, Cynthia, what a pleasure for me.
How did you know that was my real name?
Well, Cindy, and this sort of morphs
Just
into
connected the dots.
Cynthia.
Yep, that's it. So you are here in our studios. That's so great. You are a wonderful musician. You've had a long career. You're also a professor at Berklee College of Music.
I am.
Celebrating your 30th year.
3 years teaching at Berklee. Yeah.
And I know a couple of years ago you had your own day in Boston, Livingston Taylor Day.
Livingston, yeah, I know. It was fun. It didn't get me out of any parking tickets, but I did have my own day in Boston, yes.
Oh wow! Are you doing anything to celebrate your 30th at Berklee?
No, I don't have the sense that I am. It just no, not that I know of.
Well, let us know if any plans change.
Yes, I will.
So, Livingston, we're here on the radio today, and I was wondering what's been the evolution of your relationship with the radio over the course of your life?
With WERS or
in general, when you were a young man and up until now?
Well, radio, of course, early on, radio is where songs were broken. Radio is what I listened to when I was a kid. I love pop music. I love pop songs. Walk along the lake with someone new. Have yourself a summer fling or two. Just remember I'm in love with you and save your heart for me. Gary Lewis and the Playboys. I loved
Is
pop.
that currently on the charts?
No, that is that hasn't been on the charts in probably 50 or 60 years. But it's the kind of music that I listened to and enjoyed. I had some direct themes of music into my young brain. One was pop music off the radio, top 40 music. The other was rhythm and blues, Elvis Presley, Bobby Blue Bland, the Swan Silvertones, Ray Charles, coming from my brother Alex. He was our older brother, passed away a few decades ago, but he was a wonderful, strong musical force. And the other force was a lot of Broadway from my parents. And My Fair Lady in Oklahoma, and just that whole string of 50s, early 60s Broadway.
Do you think that Broadway helped shape your onstage demeanor at all?
I don't know. It's a good. It's an interesting thought. I don't think so. I don't think much about my onstage demeanor. What I think about is sort of the overview and how much I love being on stage, and in particular, how much I love being with my audience, being in their presence, how much their being there has made my life possible. And so my affection for my audience is really huge. And as I'm fond of saying, they don't have to love me. I love them enough for the both of us.
We're live in studio with Livingston Taylor on 88.9. You're a pilot?
I am a pilot. I fly a 1964 Cessna 205, and I've been flying for about, pretty close to 30 years, 28 years or so.
What made you want to fly, and do you think it impacts your music at all?
I don't know that it impacts my music, but flying is an interesting synthesis of, first off, the freedom of flying is beyond imagination. To take off on a rainy day and to rotate up through those clouds, and then the rain softens and the sky becomes bright, and all of a sudden you break out and you're on top, and it's just unimaginable freedom, all alone in the sky, is very pleasant for me. It scares some people, but I'm not one of them.
I would imagine that if you are flying the plane, you feel like you have more control, so maybe that fear would just melt away.
Well, yes, you have more control, but also you have a great deal of responsibility. If it doesn't go well, if you can't fly the darn thing, you're in a lot of trouble.
And do you fly back and forth from Martha's Vineyard to
Yeah, to Boston. I have a house on Martha's Vineyard, and I fly back and forth.
How long does that take?
It takes about 40 minutes.
Not bad.
And but it takes 40 minutes, regardless of whether it's Friday afternoon on 4th of July weekend or a Thursday in January. There's no traffic up there
that's
to
great.
speak of.
I read that you and your brother James Taylor, have a very good relationship where you're playfully competitive and sometimes you borrow guitar licks from each other.
Well, I certainly love any chance I get to steal from James Taylor. I am right on that. Now, James is a wonderful guitar player, and he's also a wonderful human being and brother. And yes, we're very close, and truly, his success is my success, and vice versa.
We're live in studio with Livingston Taylor on 88.9 WERS. Would you like to do one more song?
I'd love to.
All right, this has been so wonderful.
Let's go fly. I've learned how. Stick out your arms, run real fast. Pick up your feet and wow. We're headed for the blue where things get clear. And that special place we tried to find is somehow oh so near. What a way to be with you, hand in hand above the clouds. I have loved you quite forever, and now I'm saying it right out loud. What a kick to open our eyes and watch the world go drifting on. Slap my seat, wiggle my feet, with you I belong. Let's go swim in the ocean deep. Get relaxed, breathe real easy as if you were asleep. We can watch while dolphins play and hum along to that bubbly song that they sing on holiday. What a way to be with you, special guests in the fish parade. I have loved you quite forever. They're thanking you for the life you've made. Who would have thunk when we got sunk we could find a different song? Wherever you are is where I belong. Oh, your touch is magic. Oh, your voice is music, and your easy smile reminds me I'm okay. And your eyes are clear and bright, filled with joy and light, and I cannot wait to know where our love will go today. Outer space, oh, that'll be fine. We'll kick it right up to the speed of light and drift back to the time before we met. for I knew that someday I'd see you smile and my life would all be new. Weightless when I'm in your orbit, gravity when you are near. I have loved you quite forever. Should I tell NASA that you're here? Voyager took a left at Pluto into the dark of the great beyond. Tag along and find new stars. Darling, where you are, I belong.
You're listening to a live mix with Livingston Taylor on 88.9 WERS. Thank you for playing us a flying song.
Yes.
Very appropriate.
Thank you.
It's been a real treat having you in here to play. Thank you so much for coming in.
And a joy for me. Thank you, Cindy.